Hi, I'm Brenda. Welcome to my channel, the Empress and the Sun Tarot. Today I will begin with a general reading, and then we will get into pulling oracle cards. This is coffee and cards. It's we just take it a little more casual. My guide kind of likes to talk and give a little messages and have a little conversation. So we just ask that everyone just please be kind. So today she has me bring the Cosmic Journey, the Romance Angels, and the Divine Abundance cards. So we are just going to, she says a question will be asked, and then we're just going to pick a deck because sometimes that holds things up. So she's just going to pick the deck today. So we are just going with that. So we are going to start with pulling a card from each deck and going from there. So this is for today, which is the day after the eclipse, which is November 9th. But just whenever you see it, especially for the general read, that energy can apply, because time is linear. So we will get a abundance card for today. And it looks like we have two cards. So the bottom of the deck is the guidance card, which is when you make divine intelligence your foundation, you finally have a fixed star to follow. So always make sure you're asking, the divine for guidance. And then we get invite help. Send the divine or invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say that. I'm finally ready. God, pursue me. And that will help you step into your mission and your abundance. So that is a beautiful message. So I invite everyone to, invite, the divine into, help you step into your journey and your full abundance. And the last card we get is the trust card. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longing, trusting. You know exactly how to handle them. Because truly, Source knows all of your wants. So I feel like it's saying, this is a day of, asking for help and trusting that it's there. Dave and I had a little conversation this morning about, ask for something and then kind of just let it go. And trust in the divine. I am doing really good. All about Maine. We are now going to get a Romance Angels card. We're using 3 different decks today. The Divine Abundance, the Romance Angels, and the Cosmic Journey. So you wanted me to start with this pull, and we're going to pull cards from each deck and go from there. And then we'll pull cards for, everyone watching. So you told me to stop and have a drink. What does anyone watching need to know today? General message for the viewers today. A beautiful card, romantic feelings. And once again, the trust card. So I'm feeling like that is definitely a theme. That's 2 decks and both cards, have trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. And then, the romantic feelings card is your feelings are real and worth exploring. So I feel like it's saying, have faith in the journey we're on. Sometimes you just have to kind of turn it over to the divine. If you don't know where you're at in your situation, just trust is really important. And part of that trust, I feel, is, with another person is also that vulnerability. A lot of times we are resistant to, being vulnerable. Oh, I'm glad it resonates. Alex, how are you doing today? You're now going to get cards from the Cosmic Journey Oracle. What do the viewers today need to know? And seriously, when I was in the worst part of the dark night of my soul, literally like surrendering and trusting and, asking source to, please show me the way, and literally just like surrendering myself to that, like just have to have that trust. And then the card you get is polish your mirror for perfect clarity, which I feel like is a beautiful message. And then allow your work to become your art. Um, and I feel that's also vice versa, make sure what you're doing, what you're putting out there in the, in the world for your work is, um, what you really love, which is your passion. For me, that's what I'm doing. Tarot is one of my definite go-tos. If I need, some guidance, I go definitely get one of my decks. If I'm like even just having a rough time, I'll pick up one of my decks and just kind of shuffle it, and it just kind of settles me down. So just find what really is, brings you close to your heart, and, use that. So you wanted me to really talk about that. So, but the trust card was, really, a big important one. So for the bottom of the deck, we get the guidance card, the trust card, and allow your work to become your art. So, I feel like it's a time of we're really stepping into, into the journey at a different level. I know I'm definitely having to do mine every day. So, I feel like, the universe kind of knocks and knocks, and it'll just keep knocking until it pushes the door down. So it's better to just answer the call. So he's like, just answer the door. So if there's something that's been kind of knocking at your door, trying to get your attention, I know with my spiritual journey, like I had things happening and I was just like, oh, I don't have nothing to work on. If you don't have anything you don't think to work on, Celia says, look into your Chiron. You will be surprised at what you find. I know she's, always about the Chiron, because she feels that's what's helped me the most. So, yeah. So if you feel like you don't have a lot to heal, look into where your Chiron is. So, yeah, she's definitely strong about the Chiron message today. Hi, Maxine. How are you doing? Alex, can we get a card for you? So you would like to start with you today. So if you have a question, you can put it in the chat there and we will pull a card for you. And yesterday, Celia had to start a game, one of the Abraham processes of playing the game, spending the money. And yesterday, Maxine, I don't know if you were here yesterday. Yesterday, we did the game where if I gave you $1,000 to spend on yourself, what would you spend? Well, today, that goes to $2,000. So today, for me, for my $2,000, I am going to buy me and Dave plane tickets to Miami and get a hotel, and we're going to go to an Abraham. That's how I would spend my $2,000 today. Alex, how would you spend your $2,000? It has to be on you, something that brings you fun and joy. Like, I really want to go to an Abraham, and at the right time, it'll happen. Because that's definitely in my vortex. So, but Celia likes that game, and she thinks that helps us, feel our worth. Because yesterday I found a cute little purse. And Alex, the card you get is the Galactic Grandmother. So I feel like you're definitely, your ancestors are trying to talk to you. Celia says we're not done. Nice. The Dominican Republic, all about Maine. Yeah, I'm like, but Celia wants us to play the game every day just to kind of expand on what we would, dream big. Everybody's always like doing it on somebody else, and she's like, the rules she wants us to play is spending it on ourselves. So Alex, where do you live? The other card you got is close your eyes to open your heart. Well, each day we're going to gain $1,000. Today you have $2,000 to spend. So, like I want to go to Miami and stay at the Hard Rock and then go see Abraham and take Dave to a nice dinner for my 2,000. Tomorrow it's 3,000. Every day we're going to grow 1,000. So that way she wants us to grow our dreams. Yes. Last night I kept getting woken up with, the term when pigs fly, and it was a message for Dave, and I don't know what the message is. So I'm going to meditate later and try to get more of that message because I kept getting woken up with the message to tell Dave something about the pigs flying. So, yeah, which he says he has some kind of reference to that he would say that, and then the universe would show him that it really can come happen. Thank you, Terrence. My daughter did it. She's a really good hairdresser, and you get the activated ally. So, Alex, I think your ancestors are trying to give you some guidance. Look at your family patterns. Sometimes, like Dave's great grandfather is like communicating through family patterns with him. So, Alex, what do you want to manifest? Oh, meditate. Yeah, I normally in between this and coffee and car, or when I do live tarot, I go do a meditation. Dave and I start the day with meditation. So like meditation is like super important right now. The veil's really thin, so you can really get guidance from your ancestors. Like meditate and ask, your ancestors what guidance they have for you. Because I feel like they're definitely trying to communicate. Okay, Alex, I did a video on how I manifested Dave. I wrote a list literally of everything. Like my thing's 2 pages long. Like I was like extra about like I had dated enough to know what, Abraham says, what you have to know what you don't want to know what you do want. So I had a lot of experience knowing what I don't want. So like literally my thing was like 2 pages. Like I've shown it on here before. So 2 pages. And then after that, it took me a little while to, as you get in the vibration, you have to be in the vibration of the person you want to manifest. So, when I first wrote that list, if I would have manifested Dave, he would not have been where we are now for sure. Because I wasn't in that vibration. You manifest according to your vibration. And then I, did a process of a focus wheel. And then when I got to the point of I was really, really ready, I told somebody that was kind of like an in and out, like Knight of Wands kind of energy to me, somebody that showed me what I didn't want, came back and I was like, I'm dating for marriage. And I was serious about that. I was like, I'm no longer doing this game, with you. I'm dating for marriage. So that kind of made him go away. And literally Dave was the next person, Alex. So, but I did a focus wheel, which is an Abraham process, and a lot of meditating. And like I had 5 years of dark night of the soul. I had a lot of family karma and stuff to work on. So, so write your list of your perfect person, write your list of your perfect job, put it on paper. Years ago, I put on that when because I did a session with a life coach. It was like, make your perfect schedule. At the end of the day on my perfect schedule, it was go to bed with my husband. So that's, but I feel like you're definitely working on your path. She's like Chiron. Look where your Chiron is. That's like, if you heal your Chiron, that's going to help. Like I worked on my Chiron and brought Dave in, like literally, like I did the Chiron class that I took. And like 2 months later, I met Dave. So just starting on that process can really bring that in. And so he's got a lot apparently to say about that. I was just thinking this morning, Alex, I want you to sign up for my class. I'm going to post a thing later today. I was just telling Dave this morning that Celia told me I needed to do my class. So I'm going to post a thing in the group later for sign up. We're going to sign up 10 people. So check the group later, sign up. I'm going to have the first class next week. So you're saying next week. So next week we're having the first class. And then like once a week, she wants to do it for like once a week for like 3 weeks. She's saying like, that way we can like have the first talk about it. And then you can like do a little research on your own. And then we can come back and talk about it and get a little more clarity and insight from her and then do it again. So, we'll probably put up a little thing on figuring out which day is best for everybody that's going to be in the class. But yeah, she's like, I was telling Dave this morning I had to do the class. So, yeah. How's your relationship with your mother, Alex? Yeah, so he's like, oh, yeah. Because like I did my Chiron and that like really changed like literally everything. And Celia's always telling me, it is the key symbol because it is the key. She's like, it's the key. All about Maine. Do you have a question? Celia's getting you next. She said, well, because like fourth house is like is like the natural ruler of the mother. Yeah, she's like class. So yes, I'm going to actually work on it later and I'm going to post and I'll post a little poll. So the people that want to join the class from the group, and I'm offering the class for free. So he's like, let's just work on it and try it. So, we're going to offer it for free for the first 10 people. And we'll just see what time of the day is going to work best for everybody. Cause my day is pretty flexible. I do these lives and, me and Dave are pretty flexible overall. So, all about Maine. We are going. She's like in the cosmic journey. She said, she had me sitting all three out here. She had me bring them out earlier, and they each had a crystal sitting on them. It's like really super strong energy. You're very welcome, Alex. I feel like this is like literally part of my mission. My North Node is in Aquarius in my second house, which Aquarius is about the all, and the second house is about what you value. And, we're all about, valuing yourself first. If you don't value like Dave was saying this morning, wow, when we got in the hot tub, we were in there for about 45 minutes. We talked about like 5 or 6 different topics that we were working on. And it's easier to work on when you're in a higher vibration. Like it makes doing the work so much easier. So, yeah, make sure you're just in that higher vibration. The happier you are makes overall, literally, and the more self-love you have makes all the work easier. So if I could tell somebody to do anything, it's work on your self-love. Like that would be my number one advice to everybody, self-love. Because we teach people how to treat us by how we treat ourselves. For a long time, I put myself last on the list. So you know what happened to me? Everybody else treated me that way. So now I'm, me and Dave are right there together, but I even have to put myself above Dave because sometimes I'm like, I just have to go meditate. I need my time alone. Especially if we're not in the same vibration, I'm like, we're not going to be good for each other. So, you have to really, it's not a selfish thing to put yourself first, because if you're not filling your cup up, you can't fill everybody else's up. Okay, all about Maine. This is a card for you. We get the Starseed card. And then we get deliver your greatest gift to the world. And then we get the 3-2-1 jump card. So, clearly all about Maine. You're a star seed on this journey. You definitely, I feel like that. But I feel like spend some time with meditation on that, about being a star seed. Me and Dave spend a lot of time out under the stars. And maybe go spend a little time out meditating under the stars. And see what kind of messages you're getting, because I feel like right now there's so many like ancestor and like the veil's so thin. And deliver your greatest gift to the world. So as you're healing and working on things, whatever you're learning and healing, help teach others. You know, deliver that gift to the world. I feel like you have a really strong gift that you're a little afraid to share. That you're kind of holding back on. So, whatever you're holding back on, share with us, please. We would all love to hear it. So, and then JA, we're going to get you next. Okay, we are. So he says we're going to use the romance angels for you. You are very welcome. And if you have that feeling that they're doing that to you, the card we get is the romantic feelings, which is the card we got in the beginning, which is your feelings are real and worth exploring, that is the message I get. So he's like, not about the card, it's about the message on the bottom. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. If you are feeling that about your friends, then explore that. Maybe ask, just before you ask, Celia says, make sure you're coming from a place of your heart, and ask your ego to step aside. If you're going to ask somebody about it, literally say, I ask my ego to step aside, and bring your hand to your heart, and then ask from a place of your heart. Because a lot of times what people have going on really has nothing to do with us. But she's saying that's like your intuition, and you really need to, listen to your guidance. It's really trying to lead you and guide you. You just have to choose to follow it and to trust it, because she's definitely saying trust your intuition. So, Alex, what kind of work do you do? I have been doing tarot since 2016. I've always been interested in the metaphysical, but I just hadn't had an experience. And then through my dark night of my soul, I found tarot, and that's good. That's a great skill. But yeah, find out what makes you passionate. Like, I've done, many different things. I really, really enjoyed being a physical therapy assistant, but it really was just part of the steps to get me where I am now. So, which helps great with my, energy stuff I do. Yeah, but you just have to find what you're interested in. Like, there's nothing I would rather do each day than get up and do this. So. Alec, you said your North Node is in Sagittarius. What house is that in? You need to find some new friends. So you saying that's just... I recently had to do that myself. Like, my friends I'd been friends with for like 25 years, like kind of gossipy and like more drama than I need in my life. So I literally like cutting them off. We have that's why we started our Facebook group, and we're just working on building our soul tribe and people that resonate with what we're focusing on now, which is joy and happiness and abundance. And yes, Maxine, the soul tribe for sure. Maxine, can we get a card for you? Do you have a question? And Jay, we have a Facebook group, that's, just for like the soul tribe. It's a private group just to, help if you need, anything. You can always reach out, private messenger me or Dave. Dave's kind of busy with work, but Maxine, we're getting an abundance card for you. Maxine, what's been going on with you lately? Celia says. You get the intuition card on the bottom of the deck, which is each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense the moment to moment of what is needed. So I feel like this is telling you definitely follow your intuition. And then you get the cards of invite help and the trust card, which we had in the very beginning. So Maxine, I feel like the divine is definitely communicating with you. And then you get the reframe card, which is this is happening for me, not to me. So whatever's going on, Maxine, just trust and invite, whatever higher power in for some guidance and assistance, and know that sometimes things are going out of your life so more things can come in. But yeah, that trust and invite help was the cards in the very beginning. Good morning, Sherry Lee. How are you doing? Oh, I'm learning all that too. We are all in this together. Literally, Dave and I are like every day. We were just talking this morning, a while back. Dave's like, when do we get a break? And I'm like, Dave, do you realize that now we're just constantly always just doing the work on working on stuff together. Maxine, write that list of what you want in that perfect job. And then you have trust and you have invite help. So trust that the universe is putting you right where you need to be. Like, I tried to get a job as a physical therapy assistant because there's an abundance of jobs and I'm good at that work. And normally I have 2 or 3 jobs doing it, PRN and this and that. But sometimes the universe just wants you to sit still and work on yourself. And just, do a little bit of time. Make sure you're meditating before you're doing any job hunting or anything like that, or thinking about what you want. But like, when you get in that negative feeling, then it's just going to bring more of that. And like when you're watching the phone for it to ring and then it doesn't ring, but as soon as you get up and go to the bathroom, it rings. Celia says, do a little bit of stuff on that and make sure you're having fun. Go have a little fun. Something you would not normally just think of, I'm going to go have fun because I deserve fun. Because you do. You deserve fun. So you just like, go have fun. That's the easiest way to make things move. Go have fun. She tells Dave, happy, 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 happy. And then joyously happy. So she's like, have a little fun. You are very welcome. Because just know that perfect job is right out there for you. It's looking for you like you're looking for it. You just have to be patient and know everything is in divine timing. So, Terrence will get a card for you. Do you have a question? Okay, we are going to use the romance angels for you, Terrence. How does Tom feel about you? Ah. Okay, Terrence, Celia has a question for you. We're playing the money game these days. If we gave you $2,000 to spend on yourself only for fun, what would you do? Oh, that's why we connect so well, Alex, because yeah, I definitely draw that Taurus energy towards me, for sure. Some of my best friends in my entire life have all been Tauruses, pretty much. All the way around there. So Terrence, if we gave you $2,000 to spend on fun for you, what would you do? I would go to Miami to go see Abraham. Celia's thinking that's going to help everybody, just expand their self-love and know their self-worth a little. Hey, I went and bought a purse yesterday on my $1,000. Every day we're going to raise it 1,000. Yesterday I went and bought a really cute Louboutin purse. So today I want to go to Miami and go see Abraham. So every day we're going to do a little more. It's just about dreaming, and you have to spend the money on yourself. But so it's kind of a process of helping you know your worth, and have fun with it. Work on the things you want to manifest. Because like Celia told Dave to look for things for in the future and put that on his someday list. It's someday in the game, but the universe, you just have to say that's on my someday list. You can literally be thinking someday in the game, but the universe and your subconscious doesn't know that. They're just thinking you're saying someday. So put a someday list out there. And Terrence, your cards are pay attention to the red flags. And the signs are cautioning you. And then you get the free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. And then the bottom of the deck is your love life is being affected by children, which I feel like could be your inner child. But it looks like you have to free yourself from something in the past. Sometimes when you let that energy of that twin flame go and just choose to move forward with that other person, it can and honestly, Terrence, I thought I knew my twin flame, and then it was a catalyst. I let that go and just kind of moved on. I worked on my spiritual path, and then I met Dave. So I know everybody thinks you meet that person, you have that runner chaser. Dave and I do not have any of that stuff because I did that with somebody else. So, yes, because you can literally manifest it. Because I was looking at purses. So, but the universe also knows I am a good bargain shopper. I love to find a good deal. So the universe will probably show me that Louboutin purse at a third of the cost because I'm a girl that loves a good deal. That's one of the things. You get what you expect. I expect good parking. Dave and I always get good parking. I expect good service when we go out to eat. Dave expects good food. So if you want to have a good meal, go to dinner with us, and we manifest we manifest that good stuff. But Yeah, Terrence, so you're saying like take a step back, change your focus. Because literally, if that other person, your twin flame, if they are focused on you, how do you feel? Do you feel that attention from them? Do you feel their energy? And when they pull that energy back, you feel that. They're going to feel yours too. So she's like, change your focus and that other person will feel it. Hi, Kimon. How are you doing? Do you have a question? Yeah, like me and Dave, like literally you can like test the universe. Like me and Dave have a thing like I was listening to an Abraham thing years ago and it was like, have a simple expectation. So I was like, okay, I expect good parking because that was literally in the video. It's like, oh yeah, I can expect good parking. And literally Dave and I, and almost anywhere we go, we get front row parking. And he always pulls in is like, I love your expectation. It's just that appreciation. He appreciates my expectation. So it just brings more of that. So just know you can like really like, and I expect like we always get like such good service, which makes me be a really good tipper because I love good service and I tip. If somebody does really good service, I'm like over the top with tipping. We are going to use the Cosmic Journey, Kimon. Yeah, but like literally intention is so important. Like, and you get what you expect. So if you're not liking what you're getting, look, because that's what you're expecting. We don't always like to think that, but literally, a lot of times we pick up things from our parents. Like Dave has like a list of running sayings from his family. Things that, yeah, you literally get what you expect. So if you don't like what you're getting, change what there goes my daughter. I didn't put my do not disturb on. Let me just. She's headed to work. She's doing hair today. She works in a nursing home 2 days a week doing hair. She worked in a salon, but it was so catty. So she likes doing that. And she gets treated with much respect and she appreciates that. And they pay her well. And she really appreciates that. So this is a card for you, Kimon. But yeah, you can, like, if you're not, like, test the universe, pull the, thing, say, universe, show me that I can have good parking everywhere I go. Like, literally, you just put it out there like that, literally. Universe, show me I can have good parking. Have it where it's something that it doesn't make I don't care or not. I forever used to park always at the very other end of the parking lot so I could get more steps in. And then it became a joke about the front row parking. And now I just, I take it for what it is. The universe wants to give it to me. So if it's there, I'm going to take it. So, so try something simple like that. Say universe, give me examples of easy parking. And then watch how fast it happens. Really something that simple. Come on. It says you're at the divine Y point. On this card, like one side's like a rainbow and love and the other side is like chaos and dead branches. So it's like cut away that stuff that is no longer good for you. And then your 11-year-old self. What did you enjoy doing as a child? I enjoyed chemistry stuff. So I make bath bombs on the, I had my own business for a while and would rather do physical therapy. So I need to get back into doing some bath bombs. But what did you like to do as a child, Kimon? It's saying kind of get back into that. So, hi, Shantava. We will get a card for you. Do you have a question? Anything in life and love? You're saying love, so we're getting the romance angels. Alex, I make them with CBD, and they just leave. Like I've had several people say that that's the best bath bomb they've ever used. My daughter was getting some CBD bath bombs, and they were really good for the pain in my back. hold on, guys. I gotta take somebody off my channel. They're spamming my chat. Alex, I don't have a moderator. Do you have time to moderate for me? So he's like, ask Alex. So we're going to ask Alex. And this is for you, Shantava. Awesome. Thank you so much, Alex. We will add you as a moderator. Thank you so much. Yeah, because Celia's trying to be more open on the coffee, on my chat. We were trying to not have it as subscriber only, but we can't. We don't need spam. And Dave's like super busy working right now. Not you, Kevin. Somebody else. Not you. Shantava, this is for you. Yeah, somebody with just some inappropriate comments, it immediately hit it just because the content of their message. And then they like spammed my whole page with it. So I just as easy to remove it. Actually, I removed them from the channel. So you could always put someone in timeout, Alex, or which is you can do pick the time up to 300 seconds, or you can just remove them if they do not stop. Shantava, you get the retreat card, and then you get let go of control issues. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. Sometimes we try to push that things forward, and actually doing that, you kind of embody that masculine energy when you do that, when you try to push things forward. Because the feminine energy is literally to sit back and wait. And if you're coming forward in that masculine energy towards the masculine, it makes them kind of pull that back, and they're like, what the heck's going on? Why am I in this energy? If I come in the masculine, Dave's like in the feminine, and like I can tell because it like when I'm in my masculine, it's like I'm at Aries, Mercury. So I can feel when I'm in my masculine, it puts me in that Aries energy, and I'm like, ugh, I don't like this. I want to be in my Taurus energy. I like, go with the flow, and my Sag is rising, I have Sag rising. So I'm like, no, I don't like to be in that masculine. I'm much happier in my feminine energy. So just pay attention. You guys, you bounce off each other. See, Dave is a Gemini and I'm a Sag rising. So we like kind of you're probably definitely mirroring each other. Yeah, pull your energy back a little. Like seriously, if you pull your energy back, it will make that other person lean in, because that's just kind of the dance of how it is literally. Like the example again, if that person has their energy completely focused on you, how do you feel? And when they pull that energy back, how do you feel? They feel your energy the very, very same way. So if you're leaned in, most of the time, they're going to pull back. Because if you're leaned in, you're in that masculine. Celia's like really strong on that message right now. Like she's not letting me go any further. Oh yeah, me and Dave do. Like literally, if I can tell his mood by how I'm feeling. Like when he comes in, when his sister was just in town, she kind of is a very, she's a masculine energy. Nothing, no shame in that game. But she's just kind of a masculine energy. So when Dave would come home from being around her, he would be in that feminine energy, which made me be in the masculine. And I'm like, whoa, hold on, back up. I don't like this energy. I don't want to be the masculine. I don't like having that, just the way it makes me feel. I don't like it. So just know that when you're in one, they can definitely feel it. And if you're not sure which energy you're in, pull your energy back. And then if you're not sure, you're probably in the masculine. So you're saying, Yes, Shantava, I would agree. Maybe even possible twin flames since you found my channel, because we, me and Dave are twin flames, and I definitely am a twin flame reader. And like me and Dave are that like interconnected. Like when he's having a hard time at work, I'll feel it and I'll send him a message and be like, something. So just. But if you're unsure, just pull your energy back, and that will, they will feel that. Like, yeah, I feel definitely they will feel that. Yeah. Okay. Lisa, can you tell me Jay's feelings towards me? No contact. Yeah, we got the romance angels, so we'll do that. Shantava, in the very beginning of the reading, before I can go any further, we're gonna have a little talk. She said at the very beginning of the reading, there was a card about trust and asking for help. So ask for divine help. I know I had a court situation with my divorce and stuff, and literally I would call in my guides and I could see like white images on the up above. Like I would call them in, like, because I can see energy. So I could just see them up, like, so I would call in my guides and they would come in and be there. And I would just have that feeling that everything is working out for me, and, say that everything is always working out for me, because truly in the end it is. So literally, like, everything is always working out. Another good mantra is every day is getting a little bit better. But yeah, just say that every day is a little bit better. Dave and I started saying it like 2 days ago, and since then, like, things are a little bit better every day. They're good anyway, but even better now. So just know it can always get better. So just call in your guides, ask for help. Yeah. Ask for help, ask for guidance, because you have so many ancestors around you. Like, the veil is so thin right now. There's so much help around you. They're just waiting for you to be like, hey, come help me. So ask for help. Okay, we are gonna girl, I did the dark night of the soul for 5 years. I was stubborn. Like, I was more stubborn than anybody should ever be. But apparently I did it. Lisa, we were getting a card for you, right? I feel like it was for you. Yes, Jay's feelings. You are very welcome. But yeah, calling Archangel Michael, ask him to put a protective bubble around you. You might not think that really works, but it does. Ask Dave. When we drive, I have like a bubble. We have like a couple hundred, we drive in a bubble. Like, literally, you are able to do that. We get the card of flirt, Lisa. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Send him a little love bomb energy. He can feel that. You can feel when he's giving you energy. Send him a little. Like, sit and, how I get my book with Dave, like here, and sit and like feel that energy for, like, find a picture or something, and sit and feel that energy for a couple of minutes, like, and really get in your heart space. And then, like, build up energy ball, like, of your love, and just think thoughts of him and make the ball, and just take the time, as much time as you need to, make a little love bomb. Fill it with the love you have for him, and just think, the positive, loving energy. As I'm just doing for Dave, and then I just toss him the energy. So just know, send him a love bomb, and then pull your energy back. Send it, and then change your focus. Like, do it, and then, like, literally, like, meditate, or like something that you really have to pay attention to. Like literally something you have to literally like really focus on. So you have to focus so much on that. You can't focus on him because you're so focused on whatever it is you're doing. So literally do that love bomb and then change your complete focus is so you're saying. So try that, Lisa. But yeah, make a ball of, and you can make that ball as big as you want that ball to be. Like you can make it as big as you want. And then send it out to to them. And then like literally, she says, after you do it, go do something that where you really have to focus. So you're not having to think of how, they're responding to it. Do that. And then literally focus. So, you are very welcome. Good luck with that. Kevin, we will get a general for you. We are going to use the Cosmic Journey. Kevin, where are you from? And sometimes my guy likes to play. We're playing a new game. We're playing one of the Abraham processes. Kevin, if we gave you $2,000 to spend on yourself, what would you buy? Has to be just on you. I would go see Abraham in Miami. So if we gave you $2,000, what would you buy? And Kevin, you get the card of the Star Seed, which is beautiful energy. So know that you are right where you need to be. And then you get the card on the bottom of cut away what is no longer needed, which also reminds me of that divine Y point. But I noticed, this star here and this star here. Well, Kevin, guess what? Tomorrow we're doing it for 3,000. Every day we're supposed to add 1,000. It's about learning your self-worth and dreaming big for yourself. It helps manifest things. So join us tomorrow at the same time. We are currently, trying to help everybody manifest more. I'm doing the same thing. My husband's been doing it, and he was like having struggles with it. And so he was like, there should be no struggle. So we're having fun with it. So she wants to know what everybody else would do with it. But Kevin, you got the Starseed card. So she's saying like shine your light brightly, like know that you are like here for a higher purpose. And that is really shining your light. Be happy, like shine your light. She's like, shine your light. Like both those cards had like the star on them. Like she's like, shine your light. Okay, Fatine, here's the question for you. We gave you $2,000 today for personal care. What are you doing? What would you buy? Kevin, do you not know who Abraham is? Esther Hicks she channels the energy of Abraham, which is a compilation of different energy, source energy. My guide Celia is kind of the same thing. So Celia loves the Abraham processes. But tomorrow we're going to do it, and every day we're adding 1,000. So tomorrow we're going to be at 3,000. So, hi Ashley. Celia wants the question for you too. If we gave you $3,000, what would you buy today? Or 2,000 today? What would you buy? Patine, you have a question. Thank you for donating. So Patine, we are going to get a card for you. I want to go. She's going to be in Miami. We were trying to go in December, but it didn't work out. So we're going to go to Sedona instead, which is where we got married. So, I'm super excited. Just a couple of weeks away. Fatine, the card you get to start with, you get change on the bottom of the deck. So that's a pretty powerful energy. So he wants me to read it. When the ego finally sees the utter madness of trying to control everything, you come to the sacred crossroad of your own evolution. And then we get the card of invite help. Invite the divine to pursue you. Seriously, just say, I'm ready, or I'm finally ready, God, pursue me. So I feel like it's telling you to invite help in. And then you get the card of non-duality. Let your authentic humanity shine forth while also bowing to the inner divine. You become fluent at doing both. So I feel like that's a very balanced energy. And then you get the karma card. There is nothing from a past life that cannot be addressed in the current life. So I feel like it's asking you, Fatine, to address some of your karma. So we are going to also pull some tarot. Yeah, when somebody donates, Celia, we appreciate it, and we stop and we do cards for them. And they do get tarot as well, as just part of the energy exchange. So we are getting guidance for Fatine about careers or studies. Make sure you're following your heart, staying really balanced, but I feel like some family karma. Are you doing what, change it. So you're saying change it. Yes, change to whatever is going to bring you that happiness. And then she's also telling me this karma. If everybody in your family has always done things a certain way, sometimes we have to do things differently. Which is that non-duality card, which is, sometimes it's about finding the balance of what's going to bring you happiness in your heart. But she's saying kind of look at the patterns of your family. And we don't always have to do the exact same thing. Because it's definitely wanting you to address that karma in this lifetime. Oh, you're going to get a message because we get the Page of Pentacles, which is definitely a message in the physical. But yeah, if you're guided to change your career path, I feel like that would be a really good opportunity for you. We get the Page of Pentacles and we get the Queen of Wands. So something that's really going to help you step into like your power and heal the family. I feel like that Three of Swords is the family karma. How is Fatine? Do you know your birth time? Celia's like, look at your birth chart. For one, you need to look where your Chiron is, but also your North Node. The North Node is, what we're here to do in this lifetime. Yeah, karma. We bring in like family karma, like we bring in family karma from past lives, but we also bring in karma like from generational. So like you can look at your family's history in love or your family's history in money. And by looking at those, you can see the patterns of the karma. Because look at that card. It's a web, like they're like she's, knitting it together. But it's like it's a net and it's caught all that karma and it comes down to you. Yeah, so definitely a lot of karma needs healed. So look at your family patterns with love and money. Because that's what most people are here to heal, love or money. So and I feel like as you figure that out, it's going to allow you to really like step into your like really full power of your career. Because like the Queen of Wands is pretty powerful. Like, it's money. Look at your family's history with money. Yeah, look at your family history with money. Those are all pentacles. Yeah, I feel like there's like I had to go into the Akashic records and clear, like, my dad had a debt with my uncle from like 50 years ago, which was in my karma. Yeah, that's why it's on you. It's about you just doing it. You can clear the energy for your line. Like, I had a thing about my family karma. My mom had a health thing, and like, I wouldn't cook a food because I tied that to my mom's health. Yeah. You can write a different story about it, Fatine. You literally can make the change. I don't know. I don't know if you're on our Facebook group. I invite you to join it if you're not. It's a private group, but I am going to offer a class. I'm going to start it next week on Chiron. I'm going to post it later to sign up for it, which is about, healing that Chiron, which is your wounded healer, which is one of the things we came to do. So we invite you to, if you haven't joined the group, to join the group, to look at where your Chiron is. And then we will also eventually offer a North Node class, which is, guiding you toward, to your mission in this lifetime. But Celia's like the Chiron's really important. So we are inviting you to join the group and partake in the, I'm going to do a sign up later. We're offering the class for free. And I'm just going to offer it to 10 people. So we're going to sign it up. So the first 10 people that sign up, those are the 10 we're going to give it to for free. Just because Celia feels it's really important to start the process of the classes. So Fatine, please join us. And we will work on helping clear that for you. I'm working on my Akashic Records stuff. I've been doing my own, but I'm wanting to expand. So Fatine, maybe we can always do a little session, as a learning experience for both of us. So, yeah, but I feel like you can definitely be the one to make the change in like your whole family karma. So Ashley, you have to buy on the game that you have to buy it for yourself. What would you buy for you? Alex, thanks for your help. Celia says we definitely appreciate you helping today. Aiden, do you have a question Celia would like to know? What are Acer's attentions? Okay. I hear that Celia's telling me in my head red flags. If you're feeling the red flags, follow your intuition. Trust me, as a girl who would just like, no, I can change that situation. You can't. You can't. So we are. Ashley, if we gave you $2,000, what would you buy today for you? And we get healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So, what are your feelings about your parents? And then we get the soulmate card. I feel like as you heal this, you're going to call this in. But Celia's like, if you have a red flag feeling, run. Like, she's like, don't walk, run the other way. She's like, listen to that guidance. We get guidance. If we don't listen, eventually that stops having that feeling. So you don't want that. Yeah, if he's got the red flags, know your value. Do not. So he's like, do not. So yeah. Good, Ashley. We're going to get a card for you. Do you have a question? You are very welcome. So you said I haven't had nearly enough coffee today. Hi, Miss Lovely. How are you doing? Okay, we are going to use the abundance cards for you, Ashley. It is the Empress and the Sun. It's in the description box. It's the Empress and the Sun Tarot. It's also, I think, on the banner of, if you go just to my page, it's on the banner, but it's also in the description box of the video. It should be in there. Miss Lovely, if we gave you $2,000 today to spend on just yourself, what would you buy? And Ashley, we're getting a card for you now. Ashley, we get the card of intuition, which each person's road to the inner Lord is extraordinary and personal. How liberating to listen inside and sense the moment of what is needed. So, I think we were just talking about that, about somebody else's intuition. So listen to your intuition. It's really guiding you. And I can't help but, Ashley, I'm pretty sure we were talking. So you're saying, hold on. Ashley, I'm pretty sure we were talking about your blood pressure. How is it today? So he's like, that's a heart. Like, she's like, not letting me go further. So Miss Ashley, how are you doing today? You also get the card of faith, which is miraculously, amazingly, everything I need always comes. Love is opening me to receive beyond anything I imagine. Okay. I just work as a physical therapy assistant, so I feel like you're pretty young. So anytime anything goes like that, it's like red flag. Like she's like red flagging me. Like, so we just want to make sure you're doing okay. And yeah, so he's like, I know, but even water should not necessarily cause that. She's like, make sure you're seeing the doctor. She's like, everything's going to be okay, but just get checked out. Like, she's like not letting that go. Like, and then we get the right action. So, Apergella literally means let everything that wants to go, go, and everything that wants to come, come. So just kind of be free and let what go, if anything is trying to leave your life, let it. But yeah. So he's just wanting you to know we're concerned. And we're just sending you loving energy, positive energy. So we are going with that energy. So Miss Lovely, can we get a card for you? Yes, that's why we're like, Celia's like, no. And like, I have a healthcare, history. So I'm like, get it checked out. Don't wait. Like, she's like, don't wait. So, because sometimes things can be taken care of with just like a little medication or something really simple, but like, yeah. She was definitely tapping me on my shoulder on that one. Yeah. So she was having high blood pressure. She's pretty young. I think she should go to the doctor. What do you think? And we're going to get a card for you, doctor. I know you had a question. Oh, Karen's next move towards you. Yes, I'm like, she's young. Celia's like really concerned. Like Celia's and wanted us to have another conversation about it. That's like Celia's like doctor. Like yesterday, she would not stop about the doctor. So much, Ashley, she made me tell Dave about it. Like, so we're like sending you love. Yeah. But yes, I'm like, Celia's like doctor. She's like still not letting that go. So, and apparently the doctor was because you're a doctor too, and she wanted me to get your reading next. So we're going with that too. You get the card of passion, but you get codependency. The passion card is allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And the codependency card is addictions are affecting your romantic life. And you get this could be the one. So I feel like this could be the one, but just watch like codependent behaviors. Sometimes work is codependent behavior. And I know doctors work a lot. So make sure that it's not all just about the passion that, you're spending time because it looks like that person you need. I feel like a courtship needs to be like me and Dave do like sweet little dates. So put that in your intention of your vortex. Don't be too busy at work. I feel like you're really busy at work. So he's like work, work, work. Don't let work stop, get in the way of that. Miss Lovely. Oh, you took your question away. Can you put it back so we can do you next? I am a twin flame. I am actually married to my twin flame, Dave. I initially had a catalyst on my journey. But sometimes if here's again the Celia's example. When that person has all of their attention on you, can you feel it? Do you feel their energy when they're focused completely on you? My guess is yes, because I know when Dave's focused on me, I feel that energy. When Dave pulls his focus away and is like doing work or anything, I'm like, what about me? So codependent behavior. But you can feel that. When you pull your energy away from that other person, they're going to feel it too. So Celia's advice is focus on something different. It doesn't have to be another person. Spiritual path, I'm hearing. She's like spiritual path. Focus on your spiritual path. Look at where your family karma is. Dive deep into this Chiron. Chiron is your wounded healer. It's what you have to heal in this lifetime. Like my guide Celia is like, this is the key. This little key symbol. That is the key. I'm going to do a Chiron class. Join the group. We have a private Facebook group. We're going to do that for 10 people. We're going to start it next week. But like when somebody takes their energy off you, take your energy off, and they can feel it. You feel it and they will feel it. Miss Lovely. Miss Lovely, he was probably just, dark night of the soul. Honestly, sometimes that's, like my first husband, you know, ended up cheating and leaving. And literally that's really pushed me into my journey, and I wasn't ready to do it. And I fought it for like 5 years. Like, I was like, no, I don't have anything to heal. Oh, get into the Chiron. Literally every day, me and Dave are working on my Chiron. And Miss Lovely, you get the getting to know each other card. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. That's so beautiful. And then you get to let your friends help. Ask for and accept support from others. You know, and we are all your friends too. So you can always lean into us. But it's a getting to know you card. It's a beautiful time for you guys. Spend time doing that, like me and Dave like do little like lunch date things. Like we'll just pack up a few little picnic things, and like we're doing lunches. That's kind of our date time recently. So try to get a little of those times in. But like it's a new getting to know you time. So I feel like it's gonna get better. Like super good. I feel like it's gonna be really good. Take your time. So you just like take your time, get to know each other. Like Dave and I like talked so much, and literally he had ordered my engagement ring before we had any kind of like physical relationship like that. Like, so just make sure you're taking your time, and you know, having a strong foundation like was really important for me and Dave to make sure we had like a super strong foundation. So like, yeah, she's like foundation. She feels like you have a strong foundation from the past, but she wants you to like, I'm like seeing like how the road gets re-asphalted is like the energy. Like I'm feeling like a new asphalt is getting put down. Yeah, he's my love. I can't wait. We're going to Sedona. We're still going to be doing videos every day. Dave will be with me every day for coffee and cards for 2 weeks. In December, we're going to go to Sedona for a week, and then we're going to go to Vegas for a week. Because that's where we got married last year, but we're going to like document our journey. Dave's going to record me and him having conversations of doing the work, just to kind of show everybody how, you know, we are doing the work together, literally every day. Because honestly, this whole path is about doing the work. And honestly, if I can tell you anything, love yourself. The more you love yourself and the more happier you are with yourself, the easier everything goes. Curly girl, what do you like to do in Vegas? We went last year, but like we flew into Vegas and then we drove to Sedona and spent a couple of days in Sedona and then flew back to Vegas just for a couple of days. So what do you really like to do in Vegas? We went and saw the Valley of Fire, which was beautiful. You know, I love the Red Rocks. That's why I love Sedona so much. Yeah, literally, we teach people how to treat us. The more you love yourself, the better he's going to treat you. That seems like counterintuitive, but literally, the more you're loving on yourself, the more he's going to love on you. Oh, we went to the pinball museum. Dave loves pinball, so we went to the pinball museum. Yeah, we went kind of walked through because last year when we went there, you know, it was Christmas time. So we went to, you know, the Bellagio and looked at all their Christmas decorations. But yeah, we're trying to find some, yeah. So anything you guys like to do in Vegas, just let me know. We're looking for some fun times. So we'll do a little gambling, but you know, we try to do a lot of other fun things. Oh my gosh. Last night we are going to do the hot air balloon over Sedona, which was the thing I wanted. That's what Dave's getting me for our anniversary, because that's what I wanted. I wanted to do the hot air balloon at sunrise over Sedona. Oh my God. So we were working on booking it last night. So sorry, I'm just kind of rambling. Yeah, filling in my love for Dave. Yeah. So, oh, Curly Girl, we have a question for you. We gave you $2,000 today. What would you buy? I've never done one, but so it's funny because Dave bought some puzzles for his mom, and here Celia wants me to get it. And I don't do puzzles, but I had to get me one. And look, it's a hot air balloon one. It's over Denver, but like it's a hot air balloon. So I told Dave, I was like, I want to do the hot air balloon. So that's, the one thing I want to do. Go. Because like Sedona is like magical, like, because you actually don't look at where the sun is. You look at where the sun is hitting the rocks. It's just breathtaking. So Curly Girl, if we gave you $2,000, what would you buy today? For yourself? No, it has to be fun. I'm going to fly and go see Abraham in Miami. So it's like it has to be something fun, not practical. For some self-care and some self-love. Here, we're getting a card for you. Did you have a question? Yeah, no, she wants it to be a fun thing. Like, I'm going to Miami. Yesterday, I bought me a cute little purse with my money. Every day, we're going to add 1,000. It's an Abraham process. And Celia thinks it would be fun for us. And it would help all of us manifest more. So, okay, we're getting a card for you, Curly Girl. Yeah, Monaco sounds fun. Like literally change your focus. Like literally, Celia's mentioned it several times today. How do you feel when that person's putting attention on you? Because even though, you know what, he's not in your physical, you are still giving him that attention. He still gets that energy from you. He still feels that connection because like you're feeding him your energy. We don't like that. Really pull your focus away and like dig deep into something, like really change your focus and see if it doesn't move things. But we're going to get a card for you, Curly Girl. Dave and I were looking at like we look at like travel things all the time, and there was a house in the Maldives that part of the house is on the on the water, and the other part is like 60 feet below water. So it's like you're sleeping in an aquarium. 25,000. So when we get to when I get to there, actually probably when I get to like 50,000, because I want to stay 2 nights if I'm going all the way to the Maldives. But me and Dave were joking about it. So yeah, we're dreaming big. So Curly Girl, we are getting guidance for you in love with Javon. But literally, Celia's like, oh, and look where your Chiron is. Like literally, as soon as I started towards my Chiron, I brought the relationship with Dave, in because Dave activates my Chiron every single day. And we were just looking because somebody I watched had said Chiron was going to go retrograde into Pisces. But we were looking last night, and you know what? It's only going to 11 degrees of Aries. You want to know where my Chiron is? 11 degrees of Aries. It's literally stopping at my Chiron. So I'm going to do a class, but like literally look, you have to look at where it is, like where it is in your chart, what house, and then you have to look at the natural ruler and stuff of that. And then like different ways it manifests. Curly Girl, you get to pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. And then you get, this could be the one. You already met the romantic partner you seek. So I feel like it's saying like, pull your energy back. Like this is your person, but until like, oh, your Chiron's in Libra. Libra is about relationships. Like, yeah, Libra is about relationships. So what house is that in for you? Curly Girl, if you're not in the group, do it. I'm going to post later the sign up for my Chiron class. I'm going to start next week. We're doing 10 people for free. So, but I feel like, yeah, it's saying you need to really change. Oh, seventh house is literally the natural ruler of Libra, which is definitely Dave's is in 7th house, and his is definitely about intimate relationships, those one-on-one relationships. And mine's about communication. So literally our Chirons play off each other. Do you have his birth time? Look at his birth chart. And you can also do like a synastry chart where you do your chart on top of his chart and you get a relationship chart. So when you're in a relationship, it really helps you with your expansion. You have a lot of growth during relationships, I hear, Alex. Yeah, but that's definitely all about relationships. Yeah, it really looks at the house. You have to look at the house. I mean, when you do your birth chart, it gives you a little thing about Chiron. But like Dave and I also Googled it, but like literally every day I have to use my voice, which is my Chiron, about speaking my truth and not being bullied. My sisters bullied me a little as a child. And some of that really, stuck with me. Yeah. Yeah, like that's what Celia feels like our main message is to put the Chiron out there. That's why she's like, I told Dave this morning in the hot tub, she was like, do the Chiron class, do the Chiron class. So we are so glad that you're learning and enjoying the platform. And yeah, we're going to keep talking about Chiron and working on it as we go forward. Watching from Jamaica, I want to go there. That's definitely on my list. Niley, we are playing a game today. It's an Abraham process. If we gave you $2,000 to spend only on yourself, what would you buy you? And we will get do you have a question? We will get a card for you. The card that wanted to jump out is calling in your soulmate. So Dave has been to Jamaica when he was married the first time. But Grand Rising Princess Kayla. So yes, it's definitely on my list as places I want to go. I have a friend, and her husband traveled a lot and always had this magical love. And I used to always tell her relationship goals right there. You guys are a relationship goal for me. You know what? I totally manifested that. So honestly, me and Dave would like to be some relationship goals for other people. Cause we're doing the work every day, but we're going to go on our hot air balloon ride in Sedona. I'm so excited. I'm over the moon with that one. But the universe has taken me literally. So I said that today, this morning, and then I'm like, I take it back. Cause actually when we're going is the day of the full moon is the day we're going for our ride in Sedona on the hot air balloon. So, awesome. Do you have a question? Or do you just want general guidance? We're just doing Oracle now. In about an hour and a half, we do Tarot. And Princess Kayla, if we gave you $2,000 today, what would you buy? Dave and I are going to go to Miami and go see Abraham. That's my $2,000 goal. Okay, we will get a romance angels for you. So, hi, Diana. Yeah, so Princess Kayla, so you want you to answer that question. If we gave you $2,000, what would you buy? Has to be for you. And Ailey, this is a card for you. Oh, we get the true love card. Yay! This is the romance of a lifetime. And so you said we're not done. Oh, that sounds beautiful. Yeah, Celia's want everybody to dream about what they would love for themselves. So, yeah, so that's her stipulation on it. I don't know if that's the Abraham stipulation, but Celia's stipulation on it is that we have to, it's for you, and to dream big. And if you want to look at stuff for your future, because we're going to ask every day apparently now on, like she told Dave, look at things, that you're not, Dave's at like 40,000. She's saying, look at things that are a lot more and put them on your someday list. Someday, and it's someday in this game of Abraham, but they don't necessarily, your subconscious doesn't know it's just a game. So when you say someday, I'll put that on my list for someday, when I get to that amount. So someday when I get to the amount that for the house that Dave wants on Lake Michigan, we'll get that house. So it's about dreaming big. So he's like, because she's saying that can really help your abundance move forward. If you just put it out there on your someday list, just say someday, and mean someday you're going to put it on your game, but the universe doesn't have to, you don't have to be specific. Someday on the game of Abraham, I'm going to put, buy that when I get to that money. Just say someday. And she's like, be really general, someday, Awesome, Princess Kayla. We love that idea. And for Nally, we get another card for you, which is forgiving and learning, which is as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in the present moment. So I feel like this is your person, but if you have any pain or anything from this person or another person, you have to heal it before it's going to go into that next level, because you get calling in your soulmate, which is, that person. So, Fatine, I'm with you on the sushi. My daughter introduced me to it a few years ago, and Dave loves sushi. So, I love when we have a good sushi date. We might have to do that soon. I'll have to tell Dave. Yeah. You have physical pain or pain from the past. If you have pain from a past person, you have to release that. Forgiveness is not about the other person. It's really about you. Yeah. If you're holding like 5 of Cups energy for somebody, which is, that sadness and pain, if you're holding on to that, then you're just going to bring more of that energy towards you. Send them, thank them for the lesson, send them love and light, and, send it, Yes, definitely forgiveness is all for you. If not, you're just going to keep manifesting that into your next relationship. So and we're encouraged to tell you, look where your Chiron is in your chart. That's really so he's on the Chiron today. Well, you have to forgive. You forgive it, and that way you're not pulling that energy forward. Forgiveness is literally, sometimes it's about forgiving yourself for making that choice. Sometimes we're like, we knew better. Why did we make that choice? And when you're doing that, you're casting that negative energy on yourself. So, just, make sure you forgive yourself for that situation. Because a lot of times that's the person we need to forgive is ourselves. Because you're like, how could I have been so stupid? Every time when you say that, if you that's just casting it at yourself. So, make sure you're forgiving yourself for your decisions. You were just doing the best you knew at the time. And as you know better, do better. Yeah. But yeah, you have to do the forgiveness. Otherwise, literally, your next person's going to do that. Like if you have, if that person, say, cheated on you and you're focused on, I don't want the next person to cheat on me. I don't want the next person to cheat on me. Literally, you're just going to put cheating on you in that next relationship instead of focusing on when I wrote my list, because, my first husband cheated. So on my list for my next person, I put loyalty. One word. I didn't write a sentence. I put loyalty. And you want to know why? Because that makes me feel safe. And Dave is like super loyal. And I know that. And I have that feeling of safeness with Dave because that's the energy I wanted. I just wanted loyalty. And I know I get that with Dave. So sometimes it's about changing the perspective of, I don't want someone that cheats, to just saying, I want someone that's loyal. Because like literally, as Abraham says, everything is two ends of the stick. Don't pick up the end of the stick that's on fire. That's not good for you. Oh, don't say that. That's like talking so bad about yourself. Just, you were doing the best you knew at that time. So you got to be about the self-love. So he's like self-love, like she's, because the more you love yourself, the more you teach people to how to treat you. Bye, Fatine. I think it's night there. Have a great night. I think I'm actually going to take a little break and I will be back to do tarot at 11, which is in like an hour and 20 minutes. So thank you, Alex, for helping with the moderation. We greatly, greatly appreciate it. I am going to post about the Chiron, so make sure you sign up. Have a great day, Princess Kayla. Did we get a card for you? So you just want me to check. Sometimes when she gets channeling through me, I'm in the now with her, so we kind of forget what happened a minute ago. Okay, we make sure you come at the beginning and we'll make sure we start with you. How about that? Thanks, Princess Kayla. We will see you later, everybody. Have a great day.